Hey everyone, my name is Titanic, and welcome back to an episode of the Titancraft Season 9 series. It's been a while again, and today we are back with the first real episode of the series in a while. The last few episodes have been mainly just talk episodes, trying to get a filler. But here is where we kick the series back into motion. It's late at night, I'm already kind of devoid of energy, but we're going to try to get the ball rolling again. We got a lot to do in a shorter period of time, so I want to get episodes pumping out on a regular basis again. So I'm going to start forcing myself to record more often, and we're going to really kick up the gear as we go towards Thanksgiving, and now we're going into the holiday season, so I'm very excited for that. And today I would like to kick that off by working on the underground area. Let's see, what am I going to need for this? Actually, let's go look at... I want to work on making the pathway. Why did I take fall damage? That was odd. So the pathway that I'm talking about is over here, and is the way to the mob farm. I have not done anything with this yet, but I feel like I need to. I just don't know what. I'm trying to think. What blocks would look cool? Like... Let's go all the way down and try to look at what we could use as a nice building palette. I do want to try to make things... I want to spice things up a little bit. What if we use granite, actually? Like... Let's see. Okay, so I feel like going with spruce planks for the floor would actually be the best idea possible. Oh, I forgot. We had to fix this. I forgot the wolf died a while ago. That's just a random bed. Oh, there's so many things that need to be cleaned up yet this season. That's the thing. At this point in the season, there's just always things that are broken and need fixing. Alright, let's do this path. Let's just get that done with. Why not? We'll also figure out some lighting ideas, I guess. Because that is something that we also just inevitably have to deal with down here. So I might as well do it right the first time. That's an issue. Besides just that guy. Fun fact: one of my 6 deaths occurred by a creeper in this very location. Throwback, I guess. Oh my, yeah, a green jerk just like you, Mr. Creeper, dude. I say Mr. Creeper, I think of it. My good old pal, Mr. Creeper, who was in the group for a long time, and then this summer got kicked for inactivity. Even though it was kind of a mutual thing, like, he never officially left the group, so technically he got kicked. But at the same time, we both had been talking for several weeks that we knew he was never going to be active again. And so, that kind of led to his demise in the group. Which, speaking of which, I'm going to pretty soon go on a big campaign to get more Titans, I think. The group definitely right now feels like it's starting to shrink down. Like, we go through these cycles a lot where we gain a bunch of new people and then we lose a decent amount of them. Based on, like, as the inactivity rules kick in, and with time that just gets rid of people. Well, now what makes this time even more unique is that, why can't I think properly? This time I feel like we have a lot of even some higher seniority Titans that are involved with it, in the sense that there's some Titans that have been in the group for years that have really hit that border of being almost too inactive, and it's definitely a conversation we've been having as a group, figuring out how to deal with all this stuff. Oh, Y elevation we had 23. Like, I don't want to name names on camera for the sake of being respectful, but yeah, inactivity is definitely a thing that's plagued the server, but it's getting a lot better. It was, I a few months ago came up with my first ever true plan to deal with inactivity effectively, and it went through phase 1 already, and now we're, no, god damn it, now we're going to be moving towards phase 2 of the plan, because I don't want to... One thing I've learned is you don't want to rush change overnight. Like, change overnight can sound really sweet, but it's just, like, a lot of things that, like, if... Like, plans that only work in the short term they sound really cool, and at first they seem like they work really great, and then you start using them, it's like, oh wait, this isn't good at all. Like, it's kind of a case of that. I feel like that you had to avoid that. If you have that occur, you have some serious problems. I've done that before, where it's like, oh, you're just covering up the problem for a while, and lo and behold, you don't make anything better. It's definitely, yeah, something you gotta watch out for. And there's your word of advice from Titanic today. So, I guess series-wise, little mini update, I guess, is we're gonna try to pump back into daily episodes for a while. I'm gonna focus these next couple of episodes on getting the underground village done, because that's something now I'm just ready to call it good with what we have. So I want to finish this building up, and then polish up torches and stuff, get a few beds maybe in the houses, and let the villagers out and just let them do their thing. I don't want to deal with this any longer. I have had enough of it. It's been a process that's been excruciatingly long for me. It's like, this has been a project that I've been dealing with since literally week 1 of the season. I'm tired of it. I want this behind me, and then we're gonna work on the house a ton. Like, I'm just gonna sit down one of these days and just work on it. And I'm trying to get myself caught up with school, because right now I'm really struggling in school for the first time really ever. I've never before have I been so unmotivated to just do the simplest of things in school, and it's really I'm just having a rough time. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why the Titancraft series has been suffering in terms of uploads frequency. I've just been unmotivated to do anything again. I haven't gone on one of these streaks in a little while, but it's really bad at the moment, where I sit around all evening and I just have no drive to work on anything. And obviously, and I think everybody knows, that's not a fun feeling to have, because it just blocks out any chance you have at being productive. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. Put some torches down. Try to get some torches up on the ceiling. Okay. We'll finish this sucker up. So, I guess, looking at my season plans now, they've really evolved from originally how I was planning on doing things, as we've just slowly ran out of time in the season. Like, frankly, I've just, again, been unmotivated to work on a lot of things that I should have gotten done ages ago. And it's a real shame, because I think some of the great things this series had in store for it got diminished greatly. And I think I've mentioned it for a few months now, and I definitely will say it's, and we'll talk a lot about it in the final episodes of the season as things start to wane down, and we're still a little ways off from that yet. But the season really is just, it was so undermined by internal group drama that it put a damper for everybody, I think. And between that and just fighting out inactivity issues, which some of it was caused in part of that drama, we've definitely had a fair share of issues in the group. It's been a rough year for me, but you know, that's part of life, isn't it? You had to persevere. You had to overcome the challenges that face you. Never give up. Don't let it one little time you trip and fall keep you down forever. You can't do that. I've done that to myself a few too many times before, and it's just don't. Take care of yourself. It's so important. And words do matter. I think that's something a lot of people can learn from. Words matter greatly. Never underestimate the power of words. Although I also think, like, you had to, like, words have a lot of power, but you also, like, you have to be able to take some things and, like, just realize it's not the end of the world if you hear something. But the words you're used to talk about yourself is a huge thing I've learned this year. I've learned a lot of stuff this year. It's been a journey, that's for sure. More granite, yay. Alright. We'll try this. Ding, ding, ding. How is this gonna look? Am I gonna like what I have here? Yeah, I think this will be kind of cool. It's not gonna be the prettiest pathway, but I mean, it's better than nothing, in my opinion. I'll have to figure out what to do the rest of the blocks out of, though. Might have to come and mine that granite, actually, in a bit. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm trying to think of other things to chit-chat about. So, let's talk about... I guess, one thing I think is interesting is... I guess I haven't been following the snapshot development that much recently, but I feel like I have not heard that much about 1.15. So I really don't know. I was hoping we would have a shot at getting an update by the end of the year. That would have been really nice, but I don't think that's likely at this point. Although, that does kind of show. Mojang is not doing very good. At one point, they said that their goal was going to be to do 2 major updates every year. They've been holding steady at 1. Like, when was the last year we saw more than 1 update? 2016, right? 2016 had 1.9, 1.10, and 1.11. 1.12 was the only update of 2017. We had, I guess 1.13 last year, and then 1.14 this year, and I don't think we're going to get 1.15 by the end of the year. That's hoping for 1.15 this year is like thinking Terraria Journey's End is going to come out this year. Like, I love Terraria, and I love Relogic, but I don't think there's a single chance that we're going to see that update before the end of the year. It just... And that's not always a bad thing either. I should clarify, like, good things take time, and so I guess for an update like that to be put off farther, I don't think is a big deal, but in Minecraft's case, though, I do feel like Terraria is more of a game that is not, like, it has big updates, but they're so few and far between that the game kind of sustains itself. Minecraft is so heavily reliant on new content, and obviously it really sucks when we go long periods of time. Like, how about that, the time between 1.8 and 1.9 took us from September 2014 to February 29th, 2016. Like, that was a massive gap. And I think Mojang did learn a lesson there. I from everything I saw after that, I think Mojang did realize that's not a business model they can follow if they want to be successful updating the game every year and a half. That's a little too slow. Again, 1.12 to 1.13 was 13 months. It literally spanned the entirety of Season 5. 1.12 was released like 2 or 3 days before we started Titancraft Season 5. And 1.13 was released, what, 2 or 3 days before I think we ended Season 5. So, like, 1.12 perfectly matched that season. That was interesting, I guess. Overall, I think 1.12 was a cool patch, although they're definitely 1.12's big downfall. It was such a buggy version of Minecraft. Like, if you played it, you would know. The amount of bugs with 1.12 was outrageous. Mainly, if I had to name the biggest problem, was animal despawning. Animals would randomly despawn for no reason. Like, they would glitch through walls or fences, and I think that's part of the reason. I think they would just die and suffocate, but it was a multiplayer glitch that persisted for that entire run of 1.12, and it was so annoying. And the fact that they never fixed that in 1.12, and like they never released a sub patch to fix it, ugh, that got annoying, I will admit. It raised some tension in the group as well, I believe, because I know, like, Log and I bickered. He said there was like no way it was possible, and then Logan had it happen to him with the animal despawning. He's like, oh, this is possible. Oh, I hear a zombie villager somewhere. I don't know what he's up to, but don't really care, to be fair. I don't really want zombie villagers right now, but it seems like I kinda do. Where is he? Where is he? You go quiet now. This cave sounds so close. Where is it? Practically needs subtitles. This is below me. Sounds like it's this way somewhere. Aha. Cave. Hello. They've been holding items forever, I guess, and so they haven't been despawning. Good job. Oh boy. I bet there's a zombie spawner down there, not gonna lie. Could there really be that many just natural zombies? Die. Alright, I'm trying to like kill everybody off. I want to see if I can get this zombie villager actually. Alright, let's see if I can actually get this guy to come up here. Here, buddy, follow me. I'm gonna let you up here. Alright, buddy. Follow me. I'm taking you home with me. Ow. If I can remember how to get the heck out of here. Okay, come on. Alright. Let's go. I don't like how many zombies I keep hearing. Okay. Alright. I just want to contain you. Aha. Alright. You have been contained, buddy. Enjoy containment. Alright, I do have this stuff to transform me. That's good. Let's get rid of this diorite. I need a single gapple. I'll throw that in there, sure. I want to stand back when I do this because I don't want to get myself. Did he just instantly transform? Well then, that's new. Hello. Welcome to the city, I guess. Okay then. That was kind of funny. Didn't expect that. It's like, whomp. Alright, well that was worth my time, I feel like. Like sometimes you just take a pit stop and it's just worth your time, you know? I just had to get that zombie village. I couldn't resist the urge. Oh man, I'm tired, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, I'm trying to be enthusiastic and I'm trying to get the series back on track. It certainly doesn't make me feel good about myself when I know the series is falling off track, and that's why I'm really gonna push just these closing days in November. Just episodes, and we're gonna focus on trying to get episodes out, even if they're not traditional episodes. We're gonna try to do stuff, and I'm gonna try to find little things we can do. I'm gonna try to spice things up. I have some ideas for some weekend episodes, and you know, we'll keep working at some very cool things that are gonna be coming up. I have lots and lots of things planned yet for this season. No, I kind of have a little itinerary in my brain right now of when certain things are going to go out. I believe this is episode 82 at this point, so a few more episodes and we'll make it. I have an announcement to make, and then Hopefully my house can be done sooner than later. I would like to get that done. I'm gonna be building that for the tour watch. It's gonna be a thing that happens, isn't it? It'll be like the last day of the season. I'll be rushing to finish it to be like, hey, at least I have a house. I've done that in previous seasons in a way. All right. We're not gonna have the pathway all the way done today, but it's a step in the right direction, you know. And it's a better episode. It's an actual building episode. It's a raw building episode. Us testing things out, having a bit of fun, letting the game consume us. I haven't done enough of those type of episodes in my opinion recently. So yeah. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today's episode. 21 minutes, not bad. In the next episode, we will work on the berry farm. I want to get this done, and then probably another episode or so after that, and we'll be done with it. Work down here. I should have a good opportunity later this week to go on a pre-recording session, and we will get lots done with that. I'm very excited for that. Anyways, on that note, have yourselves a great day. This has been Titanic, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Titancraft Season 9, hopefully when I'm a little less tired. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye.